will now be recorded.
Okay, yesterday we discussed about case management. Okay, how to define case life cycle. Okay, how to define case life cycle in PEGA. First one, okay, define a case type. Okay, define a case type. After that, add add the stages to case type. After that, add the processes to each and every stage. After that, add the
List
step,
of steps,
each and every
process.
okay process. After that, wherever it is required, some of the automation shapes will be available. Wherever it is required, configure the form to each and every step. Okay, each and every step. Okay, sir, yesterday theoretically we discussed it. Okay, now practically we will discuss. Okay, practically we will discuss step number 1, step number 2, step number 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay. Okay, logging into the application with the developer ID. Okay, whatever ID you created. Now we'll create a case. Whenever you want to create a case, go to the case type explorer and then click on add a case type. Click on add a case type. See, now you want to create a case type. Okay. Whenever they ask you to create a case type, at that time, go to the case type explorer. Okay, go to the case type explorer and add a case type. And here you can see the add a case type. Okay, previously I told under case type explorer you can see available case types in our application, and then in case if you want to create a new case type, you can create. Okay, now I'm creating a new case type. See, now I'm creating a new case type, and then you can specify the case type name. Okay, now I'm going to specify personal loan. Okay, this is my case type. Personal loan is my case type name. Okay, how it will do? Okay, how it will create one class, and it will create a one class. Hyphen personal loan. See, like that, now it will create a one class. All the case types will be inherited from work hyphen class. All the case types are inherited from work hyphen class. Okay, now click on submit. Sir, it will create a new case type now. Now it will create one class. Okay, now see here. Okay, this is my work class. Okay, now I created one case type. It will create a class like that. Again, in case if I create one more case type, again it will create home loan. See, if I add one more case type, home loan, like that, it will create one more new case type. One more new case type. Okay, so now this is the class group. Okay, is a class group. Is a class group. Sir, whatever case types now you are adding, right? Okay, whatever case types now you are adding, all the case types by default it will take belongs to class group. Sir, belongs to class group. All the case types, again it will take like this one. Okay, now if you create one more case type, it will take like belongs to the class group. Means okay, this class information will be stored into this class group related tables. Class group related tables.
The first one will become the abstract, and the other two belongs to class group becomes abstract.
No, all are concrete classes only.
Even the
Sir,
first one?
Yes, this is the concrete class I showed you, right? Day one. Okay, after completion of the application creation, this is the concrete class only, bro.
Okay.
Okay, this is the concrete class. Why? Because this is a class group. It will map to dedicated database table.
Database table.
Means okay, dedicated database table means this is the concrete class, right?
Yes.
Mm. Okay, this one also concrete class only. This one also it will map to dedicated table. What table? Class group related table. Sorry, class group related table. Okay, this one also it will map to dedicated table. Okay, what table? Okay, this one class group related table. It will map. All belongs to the classes. Belongs to the class group classes. It will map to class group table. Okay, so now here you can see. Now I created one new case type. Right. Come to the App Explorer. Come to the App Explorer. Now PEGA it's created. Okay, PEGA it's created one class. Now we can observe again I am opening this class. Okay, previous classes I opened this class. Okay, this class is a class group, and then concrete class. It will map to some dedicated table and it will map to some dedicated table. Okay, this is the table. Okay, this is the table it will map. Okay, sir, now we can observe there is one more class PEGA it's created. Sorry, when I defined a case type at the term PEGA, by default it's created one class. Now open this class also. This class also like a concrete class, and this class type it will update to belongs to the class group. And then here you can see this class also it mapped to okay, this class also it mapped to class group like class related table, class group related table. Okay, remember this point. Whatever case types now you are defining, all case types okay, will map to class group related table. Why? Because okay, we gave okay this class type as a belongs to the class group. Belongs to the class group means okay, this class information will be stored into your class group class related table. Okay, here I will write one of the point. Note. Okay, all the case types, all the case types are inherited from work hyphen class. Sir, all the case types are inherited from work hyphen class. Whatever classes are inherited from, whatever classes are inherited from work hyphen classes, all the classes are, all the classes are, okay, belongs to the class group. Sir, all the classes are belongs to the class group. Okay, sir, now this one also please remember. Sir, class group means it will, even I will explain when I'm going to explain about external database concept. At that time, what is the difference between is a class group, belongs to the class group, does not belong to the class group? One of the important question. Okay, we'll discuss later. Okay, when I'm going to explain about okay external database concept. So now PEGA, step number one, PEGA created one class, separate class. Okay, step number one, define a case type. Okay, we define the case type. Okay, after that. Okay, just like a knowledge purpose, coming classes you will get to know. Sir, suddenly sometimes people will ask you, hey, what are the default rules PEGA it will create when you are defining a case type? Sometimes people will ask you what are the default rules PEGA it will create. Default rules it will create when you are defining a okay, case type. Okay, one you need to say that class PEGA it will create one class and okay, default reports. Sir, default reports. Sir, now see I'm opening this one. Okay, data table editor report. This is the default reports. These three are default reports. Summary report, list report, and one more data table editor report. Like that, by default, it will create three reports. Okay, three reports. Now we can see here where this report, this is the report name, data table editor report, where this report is created, personal loan class. Even all these three reports created in personal loan class. Sir, in case if I create one more case type like a car loan, PEGA it will create a one class, and then three default reports, same name with the same name, three default reports it will create in a car loan class. Again, sir, if I create one more order request or dispute request, PEGA it will create. Sir, PEGA it will create a three reports in the order request class. Okay, sir. Okay, just like as of now, okay, just I'm giving a okay theoretical explanation about in-depth about report definition. We will discuss. Okay, coming classes. Sir, what is the use of reports? These reports, okay, will give the your class information. For example, now I want to know how many personal loan request today we processed, today we completed, last 1 week, how many loan request pending with approval, how many loan requests pending with verification, how many loan requests pending with assessment. Could you please get that information? Okay, how we can get that information means by using these reports. Sir, by using the reports, we can get that information. Simply, as of now, we can say that what is the use of reports? These reports, we can get the your personal loan case type information. You can say that personal loan data we will get. Sir, how we can create a report? Okay, what are the different options are available and all in-depth classes we will discuss. Okay, now default reports it will create. Next one is work party. This one also separate one class we will discuss about work party in the coming classes. Okay, now I'm opening this one. Sir, what is the use of this work party? Work party, even interview point of view also will ask separate one class. I will discuss about reports and it. Okay, this one work party. Okay, no worries. Just as of now, I'm giving a one line answer. What is the use of work parties? If you want to associate any interested work party to your case life cycle, then we will add the work parties. Even best practices point of view also. Okay, sir, even best practices point of view also, we will add the work parties. Sir, we will add the work parties to your case life cycle. Okay, just I will give the okay one line. Okay, just like a 2 minutes explanation. For example, sir, now Mahesh is the customer end. Sir, Mahesh is the okay, one of the customer. Sir, Mahesh is the one of the customer. Sir, Mahesh is the one of the end user. You can say that he is looking for a loan. Sir, whether we will create one operator ID to Mahesh? Come on. He is one end user or customer. He called to the customer care and then he is applying for loan. Whether you will create one operator ID to Mahesh?
No.
No, right? We will not maintain.
No.
No, it's not required. Okay, sir, how we can, okay, okay, customer, he is the one participant, right? To our case life cycle. The customer is the one participant to our case life cycle. Yes or no? Come on. He is the customer,
Yes.
one participant to our
So,
case life cycle. Okay, next one. Sir, who will collect the details? First user is the CSR user. CSR user. CSR user, customer care representative will collect the details. Means he is the one more user, right? One more participant in that particular case life cycle. Agree? One is the customer is the one participant for this case life cycle. Second one is the first to CSR user is the second participant in this case life cycle. Next one. Sir, whether same CSR user will do the verification, same CSR user will do the approval, same CSR user will do the dispatched process. Means different users will involve in our case life cycle. Yes or no? Sir, verification user, approval team, any one from approval team, any one from verification team, any one from dispatch team. Agree? Everyone. Because these are the different participants. Sir, now we can think from when you are processing the case, whether you will collect separately CSR user first name, CSR user last name, CSR user role, CSR user email ID, like that, whether you will collect when you are processing the case in between the case. Come on, from UI, whether you will collect these details like a verification user or else approval user or else okay, dispatched user, whether you will collect, no, no, we will not. Sir, now for routing purpose or else email communication purpose, we need these people details. Suddenly now I asked, Roja, okay, could you please check who completed this verification? I want his first name, his last name, his role, his email ID. Now I asked Prabhu, who completed, okay, who completed this approval process? Who provided the approval? That person information I want. Okay, yet that one is a reporting purpose, another one is the okay routing purpose, another one is the SLA. SLA purpose. What we will do? We will add the work parties. These are the all participants and okay, whenever you want to add, even practically I will show you. Okay, when I'm going to show you at that time, easily you can understand. As of now, just you can remember what is the use of work party. When you are processing the case, okay, if you want to collect the participants details, at that time we will add work parties. Okay, means if you want to associate any interested work parties to your case life cycle, okay, at the term we will add work parties. How we will add the work parties, or else how we will collect the work party details and all, practically we will discuss. And okay, this is the default PY case management default, like that PEGA it's created. Sir, if I create one more order request class, yes, in order request class, again order request class, it will create one default report, default work party rule. Okay, this okay, work party rule created in a personal law. This work party rule created in personal law.
So
Okay,
Arjun,
this
who
yes,
were
yes.
who were working in our case, or who were participant present in our case, is nothing but work party. So
Yes, exactly.
persona and work party both are different.
Both are same only. Okay,
Same
same
only.
same only, bro. Sir,
Hmm.
overall participants involved in our case life cycle, those people personas, so separate IDs we are creating, right, bro? Those
Hmm, hmm, hmm.
personas details only we are correct. We are collecting under work parties.
Work party. Okay.
Work parties.
Hmm, hmm.
Whenever, sir, what is the use means routing purpose. Okay, this is the one of the best practices, bro. Suddenly, people will ask you who completed this case.
Hmm.
Okay, sir, okay, communication purpose. Okay,
Okay.
successfully completed okay, this registration, okay, approval process, like that, successfully completed, okay, we okay resolved this case, like that. For communication purpose, we will collect these details, bro. Under py work page, we will capture this work party details. Sir, why? Because
Hmm.
routing purpose, another one is the communication purpose, another one is the reporting purpose, another one is the SLA purpose.
Okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
next one. Next one is the default flow. Okay, there is one default flow. Flow means process and okay, default process it will create. Sir, what is the use of flow and all? We will discuss. Okay, sir, yesterday we discussed it, right? So now is that like a sequence, logical sequence of steps. Which step you want to show first and which step you want to show later, means which screen you want to show late first and which screen you want to show next, like that. For example, first I want to show personal info. After that, once I submitted the personal info, immediately I want to send an email. What I will do? First I will add the Okay, one assignment. After that, send email shape. Sir, before sending email, I want to create a PDF. Then before sending email, I will add a create PDF shapes. Means we will design the flow diagram with the different shapes. Here you can see the different shapes are available. Sir, now so many shapes are available. Okay, how we will use regularly whatever shapes we will use in our projects. Or, okay, those shapes we will discuss in the coming classes. Okay, scenario wise. Okay. So now here you can see this is the default flow PEGA it will create. Default flow PEGA it will create. We have a two types of flows will be available. One is the process flow, another one is the screen flow. Okay, default, remember, default PEGA it will create a screen flow. And go here. Okay, go to the process. 1 minute. Sir, default PEGA it will create a screen flow. Okay, remember, go to the design tab. Here you can see the screen flow. Okay, when you are okay defining a case type, PEGA default it will create a screen flow. Sir, what is the difference between again process flow and screen flow and all? Okay, separate 1 day session. Okay, separate 1 day session we will discuss. So this is the default screen flow. By default PEGA it will create. Okay, next one is the one more py default case type rule PEGA it will create. This is the default rule. Okay, this default case type rule will create in this personal loan class. Sir, in this py default rule contains okay many information, your case information, how many case-wide supporting processes are available, how many child cases are available, how many local actions are available, is there any duplicate search case, search option, duplicate case search option is available or not. Sir, what are the different stages are available, alternative stages are available, means your case information you can see. And your case information you can see whenever you want to update your case type. Whenever you want to update your case type, at that time we will modify the py default case type rule. Remember, this is the very important. People what they will do is generally people will do the mistakes. For example, now I told to Subham, could you please add one optional local action, or else could you please add one more step like that. Okay, if I told, then people what they will do is junior experienced people, they will open the case type directly, they will update here, they will update here. It's a wrong. Okay, whenever they ask you to update something, okay, whenever they ask you to update something, open a default case type rule, and then either you can save as into in your branch or else a specific rule set, and then you can update. Okay, don't update from here itself, it will mismatch. See, now you are updating someone parallelly, some okay some other people also if they are updating, okay, it will override, it will miss something. Okay, instead of that, try to update py default case type rule. Okay, whenever you want to update in your case type changes, case type level, whenever you want to do some changes at that time, you can update py default case type rule. Okay, this is the one of the default rule PEGA it will create. Next one is the data pages. PEGA it will create. One is the page database, another one is a list database. Sir, even this data pages also, what is the use of data pages? What we can achieve by using these data pages and all we will discuss. As of now, okay, this data pages also will give the your okay case type information. Your case type information. For example, now I processed one request. Okay, I gave one request ID to Subham. Subham, what is the first name? Subham, suddenly he asked, hey, Arjun, could you please tell me what phone number I updated, what email ID I entered? Now I want for this case ID, what is the email ID? Okay, what is the contact number? What is the address we entered? What is the date of birth? I want those details. How we can get those details? By using this data pages. By using this data pages. Or else, could you please give me a list of cases created today, yesterday? last 1 week. Okay, again, how we can get? By using data pages we can get that information, or else by using reports we can get that information. Okay, remember, again, whenever you are different, just you can observe, you can create one more case type. Tomorrow I will create one more case type. Whenever, see, whenever you want to, okay, whenever you are creating a new case type, what are the pega, okay, default rules it will create in the backend. In case if they ask, at that time you can say that, sir, it will create a one class, and then the default reports, and then, okay, it will create a work party rule, and then default flow, and then p by default case type rule, and okay, default data pages it will create in the backend. Sir, what is the use of those rules? What is the use of those rules? Just now I explained. Sir, by using data pages, we can get that case information. Sir, in a case type, whenever you want to do some okay modifications about your case type, at that time we will modify the P by default case type rule. Sir, in a flow, sir, okay, we will design our flow diagram. Which screen you want to show first and which screen you want to show later. We will design our flow diagram with the different shapes available in our PEGA. Okay, next one is the default case type rule. Sir, what is the use of PY default case type? PY case management default means, sir, whenever you are processing a case, who are all involved in our case life cycle, if you want to collect those participant details, at that time we will add the work party. Okay, after that reports. Thus the reports it will give our case information, and then PEGA is created one class also. So these are the default rules PEGA it will create it. Any, even if you define one more case type also, it will create. These are the default rules. Sir, in depth automatically class by class when you are discussing, automatically will get to know it. Okay, now you can remember default. Okay, sir, PEGA added one stage. Okay, this is the stage name, create like that one stage name, and then default one process. This is the process, and okay, this is the process. So I told, right, sir, default PEGA it will create a screen flow. Okay, default it will create a one screen flow, and then added one step. Sir, what I will do is, today I will define one case type. Tomorrow again I will define one more case type. Tomorrow again I will define one more case type. Means tomorrow or else within this week I will define one more case type. What I will do, just you can observe. Okay, I told, right, when you are defining a case type, by default PEGA will create a screen flow. Okay, screen flow. What we will do is, okay, maybe day after tomorrow or else tomorrow I will define one more case type. At that time I will not remove this default stage. I will not remove. Okay, if you are not removing, how it looks like, we will observe that one. Okay, sir, now today's class what I am doing is, sir, now I will remove this default. Okay, I will remove this default stage, step, and process. I will add my own stage name, okay, process name, step name. Okay, na? Sir, now see, whenever you want to remove your default stage, process, and step. Okay, sir, now if you want to remove before adding a new stages, please remove. Once you added, you cannot remove one. Okay, once you added, you cannot remove this default process stage and step. Remember. Okay, you want to continue means continue with this one also, no issues. And okay, now what I'm going to do is, see here, okay, default stage step process, how I'm removing. Okay, now go here, open your py default case type rule. Sir, open your default case type rule. Okay, this is a, okay, initialize the stage means first one, initial stage. Okay, sir, now this is the default process. Now I'm removing this one, and then you can clean this one also. Clean this one also. Click on save. Okay, now click on close, and then you can see here, just to go to the actions, and then you can refresh. Sir, now I removed this one. Okay, default. Okay, process, stage, and step. It is removed. Now what I will do is I will add stages. Okay, I will add the stages now. See, yesterday, okay, we discussed Okay, sir, yesterday we discussed what are the stages and steps. So now first one is stage name, application intake. This is the stage number one. How many stages you want to add to your case life cycle? You can add. Okay, this is the one. And the next one is eligibility check and verification. Sir, now you can click on add stage, eligibility check. Sir, eligibility. Okay, sir, now I will remove this one. Eligibility and verification. Okay, credit assessment. So like that, just you can click on this plus icon. Okay, click on this plus icon and then you can specify the stage name, approval and reject. Okay, you can minimize and then you can add a stage. Okay, what I will do is here approval, like that I'm specifying alternative stage, right? When you are going to discuss about alternative stages, at that time I will add rejection is the alternative stage, like that. As of now, this one is the approval process, approval stage. Okay, next one is loan reimbursement. Third, loan reimbursement. Okay, final one. Okay, sir, resolve or else fulfillment. Sir, now fulfillment. Click on save. Click on save. That's it. Step number two completed. Step number two completed. Okay, what I will do is, okay, these things also. Sir, now I added stages like that. Or, or. Okay, sir, I told tomorrow or a day after tomorrow. Sir, what I will do is, sir, now I define the case type, right? After that, stage is the one specific rule, and even we can create a stage through navigation. Manually, we can create a case stage and then we can add that stage into the P by default. We can do some different way also. Different way also tomorrow or else day after tomorrow. I will show you. Okay, as of now, whatever now I'm telling, right? Same thing you can follow. Sir, now I added the stages. Step number two completed. Sir, when you added the stages, whether PEGA it will create any rules. Okay, now we can see here as of now, rule point of view. Okay, almost same rules only. Okay, same rules only. Now here you can see. Okay, these are the common rules PEGA it's created when we created the data type. Okay, nothing. Step number two also completed. Sir, how many stages? Okay, how many stages are required? Okay, we created that many stages. After that, okay, what are the different processes are required? Okay, what are the processes are required? Now what we will do? We will add the processes. Sir, now here first one. Okay, this is the process and process. Here you can see the process. Okay, now I'm going to add the process. Here, now I'm going to add the process. How I'm going to add the process is either here, you can create a process from here through navigation. Through navigation, we will create a stage. Through navigation, we will create a process and that process will modify as per our requirement. Okay, coming classes within this week itself, we will discuss. So now I'm going to add the process from here itself. Okay, now here you can see different ways we can do. Click this one and click on collect information. Click on collect information. Sir, by default, whatever stage name, okay, here you provided same stage name, it will take your process name also. Process name also it will take whatever I highlighted, right? That is the process name. Sir, now what I will do is you can modify. Sir, now capture applicant details. Sir, capture applicant details. Sir, now this is my process name. In case if you want to continue with your stage name, you can continue. Okay, with the same name as a process also, no issue. So this is my process, and like that, how many processes I want to add, I will add that many processes to, okay, this particular, okay, stage. Okay, now I added one process. Okay, this is the process. In this process, okay, how many steps are required? Okay, each process, how many steps are required? we will add that many processes. So now see here step. So now we will add the list of steps. First one is what are the steps? Applicant information, loan requirements, employee information. So now here one is the applicant info. Applicant info. This is the one process. Okay. Now again you can add one more process. Okay, loan. Okay, loan info. I'm updating like a loan info, employee info. Sir, now these are the steps I added. Now click on save. Click on save. Sir, when I added like that, PEGA it will create. Now see here, you can ignore about these warnings. Automatically, these warnings it will remove. Okay, when you are configuring the fields. Okay, now here you can see this is the process I added. Right now, I'm going to open this process. Sir, now in this process, you can see this is the assignment shape. Okay, this is the starter shape. This is the end shape. And this is the incoming connector for this assignment. Okay, this is the outgoing connector for this assignment. Sir, this start shape indicates when your flow is going to start. End shape indicates when your flow is going to end. And assignment shape, this is the assignment shape. And remember, assignment shape. Each assignment shape, it will refer one form. Okay, wherever you want to show the form. Form means say sample, see some, okay, for example, now here you can see this one. This is the one form. Okay, this is the one form. Okay, whenever you want to show the form to the users. Okay, now at that time, what we will do, we will add the assignment shape. When we will add the assignment shape, whenever we want to show form, at that time we will add the assignment shape. Okay, remember, sir, this is the incoming connector. Okay, connector means this connector, it will make a connectivity between two shapes, two different shapes, or else two shapes. Sir, now here in this connector also we can call the data transforms. We can set the values. Means before loading this screen, do you want to set some data? Do you want to set some data? Practically, okay, we will discuss. And sir, now after submitting, again here also we can call the preloading. Preloading means DTs or else data transform. Okay, data transforms, or we can set the values. So double click here. You can see many things we can configure it. Okay, many things we can configure. We can call the properties and data transforms. Okay, outgoing connector of this assignment. Even incoming connector also we can configure properties and data transform. How we will configure and all we will discuss. Okay, see now here, when you added the steps, PEGA it's created one process. Okay, how many steps you added? This is the one step, one assignment. This is the one step assignment. Okay, this is also one step. As of now, we configure the forms in our flow. Means in our process we configure the forms. We can add a different shapes also. Sir, here I want to send a email. When I'm going to explain about email concept, how we can send a email, how we can configure the email, at that time I will add. Sir, now I want to create a PDF. So now we can add the different shapes and different shapes we can add. Okay, coming classes depends on the scenario. Okay, 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 this is the one thing. Now here also, sir, now here also, now you want to add one more process. There are two processes you want to add. Okay, now here, now eligibility. Okay, one is the eligibility check. Okay, this is the one process. Sir, eligibility check is the one process. Sir, now eligibility info. Sir, now this is the one process I added. Sir, now you want to add one more process here. Okay, sir, eligibility check and verification. Sir, now here, next one. I want to add one more process. Okay, I want to add one more process. How we can add? Sir, now go here, click this one, and then add a process. Yeah, again, here you can see the add parallel process. Okay, set alternative stages and all we will discuss. In case if you want to remove this stage also, we can remove one. What I will do is, this is the one process I added it, right? I want to add one more process to this stage. Means click on these three dotted symbols, add a new process. add a new process automatically. Whatever process, okay, stage name, okay, here, okay, you can see, right? Okay, previously I told when you are adding a process, automatically same stage name it will take, and you can remove, and then or else you can rename whatever process name you want. Okay, verification process, sir, verification process, like that. Now I'm adding, sir. Now here, now I'm going to collect the, sir, house verification. Sir, now here, next one is the employment verification.
Arjun, I have a question.
Yes.
So, for instance, I made a application intake and credit assessment. I forgot to create this eligibility and verification. So after all of this process already set up, right? Can I put this in between application intake and
Yes.
credit assessment?
Yes, bro. We can add.
Okay.
Sir, we can add. Even you can adjust also. Sir, here this is the drag light. Okay, you can say, for
Uh-huh.
example, you can add the stage name. Like that, we will get the, even in our real-time projects also, we will get the requirements, right? Hey, I want to add
Uh-huh.
one more new stage, one more new process to this existing stage, and
Yeah.
one more new
Some
step to
validation.
existing process. Like that, we will get the requirements, right? We will add, bro. We can add also.
Okay. But we can't change the name of that. What do you call this? Top one
Okay, stage
page,
name. See,
page name.
okay, we can change also. Now we can see, observe here. Okay, already you completed the development process and all. Okay,
Uh-huh.
sir, already you moved the code to the production also. Okay, when you are renaming something, any existing one, at that time the impact analysis, you need to check that. Many places you will configure the stage name. Based upon that stage name, you will display some fields, you will enable, you will create one main rules. Okay,
Yeah.
based upon the stage name, many places, okay, in the data transforms activities or else decision rules, you will write a logic, right, bro?
Yes.
See, to
Yes.
change the name is, it's not like a difficult, but impact analysis, what are the places we hard coded? What are the places we hard coded? Every place we need to identify and then need to modify. Okay, before taking that decision, Vara. Okay,
Okay.
we can modify, bro. Okay, whatever we want, like we can rename, but you need to check that.
Is there any option of checking that to like whatever the places it is?
No, 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 no,
There's nothing there.
no,
No.
no, manually only, bro.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Sir, now I added, see here, in this step, see now here, in this process, I added three steps. In this one, sir, in this one, sir, now you can go here, see one, only one assignment. Okay, one assignment added. Why? Because you added only one step, one assignment. Okay, sir, in this process, you can see the three. Okay, open, click on open process, three steps. Now click on save. Sir, click on save. Okay, this one also completed. Next one is the credit assessment, CBL check, and two processes we will add. Okay, CBL check. Okay, now, okay, this is the one thing. Next one is the risk assessment. Okay, two processes. This is the one process. Okay, fine. Either you want to add, okay, two different processes in a single processes. Okay, or else I will add one more step, assessment. Okay, fine. Next one is okay, review applicant information. Sir, before providing approval, in case now I want to review all these people, wherever, whatever information now I want to review. Okay, now I will add here in this process, review applicant, details. Review applicant details. Here what we will do is uh, Okay, just I added one thing. Okay, one step, and then approval decision. Okay, fine. There is a new process, right? Okay, now I'm not adding any new process. Approval decision like that. I added one more step. Whether you can add the new process also. Okay, loan disbursement. Okay, now what is the statement? What is the loan agreement? Okay, loan agreement. Okay, details. Agreement details. This is the one process. Next one is loan account setup. Okay, final one. Okay, feedback info. And click on save. Sorry, here also you can add one more process. Already I added here, right? Similar way how I added here, you can add one more process. And as of now, okay, I didn't configure any alternative stages. Okay, any alternative stages in the coming classes after completion of the database concepts, a few of the topics we will discuss how we can configure the alternative stages, how we can jump from your primary stage to your alternative stage, from alternative stage to your primary stages and all. Practically we will discuss. Now, okay, I configured, okay, stages, processes, and steps. Steps also almost all are assignments, all are forms only. And sir, we can modify. Okay, these forms different, sir, bro. Okay, once you submitted, I want to send a email. Okay, we can add. Okay, here we can add the one more email shape. Okay, as of now, just like understanding purpose, I'm showing. Sir, here, sir. Okay, now I want to send a one email. Okay, now I want to send one email. Okay, after completion of the registration, now I want to send a email. Okay, I will remove. Okay, later. Okay, now okay, I'm designing my flow diagram. So now I designed my flow diagram. Okay, now I added one more email shape. Now go here, it will update here. So now if you are seeing this symbol means assignment shape. Okay, assignment shape. And okay, if you are seeing this box or a dabba symbol, then you can consider like this is the assignment. Okay, this is the automation shapes. Okay, now okay, you are sending an email after completion of the successful submission. You are sending an email to that particular customer. After completion of the verification, you are sending an email to that customer. Like that, we can configure also. Okay, na? Okay, you can remove this one. Okay, as of now, we will discuss how we can configure the forms. Okay, coming
Arjun,
classes. Hmm.
Arjun, you went through the assignment shapes of the application intake, right? Can we just have a look at all of this process and steps, like
Oh,
at
okay.
the level?
Okay, sure,
This
sure.
is the whole process.
Okay, now I defined, right? Now see here where no, no, what is your question, bro? Okay.
Now, we did not see the case life cycle whole process, right? We were like looking at application intake process itself, right? Like that flow diagram and everything.
Uh,
Can we take a look at this whole case life cycle
this
in the
one. Oh, this one only. This is
no,
the
like
whole case life cycle.
no. Now you showed that, right? The assignment shapes and everything. So it
Uh,
only comes in stages, or can we look at it at a bigger picture, like you showed it before?
each process or what?
Now we've checked the application like this one. This
Uh,
is for the uh,
check
eligibility
eligibility.
eligibility check, right?
Uh,
So
uh.
can we look at this whole case life cycle in this way only, like this flow?
This way only we can check. See, like that we will open. Okay, this is a whole case life cycle. Okay, whenever we want to view any case life cycle, we will view like that. And then in case if you want
We
to
can
see,
only we can only view one simple one step at a time, right? We
one
can't
step at a time. No, 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 no. Okay,
can't look
okay.
at the whole
No,
bigger
no,
picture.
no, no.
Okay, got it.
Okay, this one also single one only, right, bro? This is also see. Process is one case type. Just you can think that. See, a process is the one rule. Similar way, now you opened your case type. Now just you can close this one. So now you are opening, at a time you are opening this entire case life cycle. You can see this one. When you are saying, okay, in this case type, how many stages are available, how many processes are available, each process, what are the different forms are available, what are the different automation shapes are available, like that we can see. In case if you want to open one by one, we can open one by one process we can open, and then we can see. Okay, sir,
Got it.
up
So,
to
so while we are creating the stages, process, and steps, also in PEGA backend, any rules will be created.
uh,
Rajat?
yes, when you are defining a processes at that time, PEGA, okay, it will create flows, and okay, flows it will create. See, now see here, okay, here you can observe the flows. These are the flows PEGA it's created. Just now I opened the flows, right, Prabhu? Only
Yeah.
flows only it will create.
Okay. For each steps, it will create the
Yes,
assignments
exactly.
inside the
Inside the
flow.
step, okay, whatever steps you configured, it will create assignment.
Oh, that's it, right?
That's it. That's it.
Oh,
Now when I'm final step, when I'm going to do the final step, at that time PEGA it will create okay, many rules. Okay, when I'm going to do this configuration, at that time many rules it will create. I'm going to take a screenshot also. Now here you can see. Okay, I will take a screenshot. Okay, 1 minute. Even data model also will expand. Sir, now we can observe one. Sir, now, as of now, when we configure the processes, PEGA in the back end, what it will do, it will create a processes. When you are configuring the steps, automatically PEGA it will create a process. Okay, final step, what we will do, sir, now we can add the fields. Sir, how we can configure? Okay, in general, in a real-time point of view, okay, for example, now I'm a LSA, or else now I'm a technical lead, bro. So what I will do, okay, as per the business discussion, in general, what we will do is, I will create one case type and stages and processes, high level process. Okay, I will not add the steps and all. After that, based upon the sprint stories, okay, one flow diagram, we will start the development process. So now how I'm configuring like that generally we will not do in our real-time projects. Remember, for example, applicant details. Entire screen, it will take 2 to 3 sprints like that. Yes or no?
yes, yeah.
Okay, don't think that a single class itself we completed like that. So now we will design like that, and then we will start. Okay, for example, whenever you want to build end-to-end case life cycle, it will take minimum. So depends on the business. For example, entire case life cycle we can complete 4 months, or else 6 months, 1 year also. 1 year also. If it is a functionality is a big one, it will take more than 1 year. More than 1 year. Continuously, we will get the new enhancements, and then continuously we will build that case type. Okay, remember like that. Okay, sir. Within 1 hour we completed this entire case life cycle like that. No, sir. Now just like some POC, some demo purpose. Now what I will do is now I'm going to configure very basic fields. Okay, na everyone. Sir, real time also whether we will configure like that? No. Tomorrow or else day after tomorrow I will show you. For example, now I will give Prabhu, hey, could you please develop? I will create one user story, and Prabhu, could you please develop personal info? In the user story itself, I will specify. Hey, okay, now immediately, even when I'm going to refine these stories at that time, in the personal information required, okay, first name, last name, age, date of birth, address. Okay, there is one story. After that, again one more. Okay, and first name is the mandatory field. What are the optional fields like that? Now I will create one story, and again one more story I will create. And when user is going to submit the form, please validate the okay email ID, validate the phone number, validate the date of birth. That is one more story I will create. Okay, this customer applicant information, when he is going to submit the form, we want to store these customer details into some different table. So now I will create one more story. Like that, we will development. We will start the development process in our real-time projects. Agree, everyone? Okay, this is the way we will do, right?
Yes, Arjun. Arjun,
Okay.
and the flows, where are we defining the process flow, the screen flow? So that one we have to define in the initial time of case creation, right? The
No,
case
no,
study.
no, no. We will when you are creating a flow. Okay, that's why one of the class, maybe tomorrow also, day after tomorrow, when I'm going to create a process. Okay, when I'm going to create a process, at that time you need to decide what is the flow you want, whether you want like a screen flow or process flow. At the time of creating a flow itself, you need to decide.
No, now
Okay.
we created the case type and we have added some process,
At
right?
that time, automatically each process it will define a process flow only.
Yeah, that configuration only where we can confirm
No,
on that.
no. See, if you are configuring from here, default, it will create a process flow only.
Okay.
Default, it will create process. No, I don't want a process flow. My business told to me to create
Mhm.
a screen flow. Sir, now I told all our process flow, right, Prabhu?
Yes, yes.
No, I don't want. I don't
No,
want.
no.
Okay.
Right now, whatever we are creating here, it is following process flows only, right? Not the screen.
Process flows only.
But once we created it, we can't change it to screen,
No,
right?
no, no, we can change, bro. Okay, sir. Now we say this one, what I will do, I will create one more new flow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will create one more new flow and then I will define. Okay, in that flow, I will specify these are whatever steps are required. And then, okay, I will remove this one. Whatever new screen flow I created, I will add. You got it right.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Okay, I will create a new flow. Or like, see, okay, now what I will do, I will create one new flow. Okay, after creating a new flow, okay, what I will do is after completion of the okay this configuration, I will show you. Even we can create a okay, new flow and then we can add that new flow also, screen flow also, bro. Okay, na
Okay.
Prabhu? Sir, you can create a new flow. Sir, just you can create a flow. What I told, just you can create here. For example, now you want a screen flow. Select this one. Okay, standard template for screen flow. For okay, sample and click on create and open and add a assignment shapes, whatever assignment shapes you want. Okay, for example, add assignment shapes and design this one. And then what I told, whenever you are doing some changes, open this default case type rule. Go to the stages tab. Sir, previous this one application mistake, right? Sir, whatever flow is available, okay, this is the default flow. Now you can remove this one. Whatever sample flow you created, now we will call that sample flow. That's it.
Arjun, earlier you said when you create case type, by default screen flow will get created, right?
Yes. Only in the first stage, create one. The remaining all it will create a process flows only. Sir,
Okay,
Can
default.
can you
mm,
give me
Arjun,
the
can we see whether it is a screen flow or process flow by opening the flow configuration, which we already created?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I showed you right here. Open default case type rule. Okay, any rule and okay, how we will get to know whether it is a process flow or a screen flow? Open flow and go to the design tab. Here you can see the process
Okay, if it is a
category.
screen, the value will be different.
Okay, now screen flow means now here create a form default, right? Go to the design and then you can see screen flow.
Okay.
Even this one also interview point of view, people will ask you. Okay, how we can identify whether it is a process flow or screen flow, like the interview point of view, people will ask you. Sir, in a flow under design tab, we have a one option is available, category. There we can identify whether it is a process flow or screen flow. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Arjun.
Hmm.
This was very
We'll be
helpful.
able to change that from the drop down.
No, once you saved, you can add. Once
Okay.
you saved, we can add, bro. Okay. Okay. Sir, now what I will do, sir, now final step. Okay, okay, I will configure whatever fields are required. Okay, now we will configure one by one. Sir, when I'm going to configure, what are the rules in the backend it will create. Sir, how we will create manually? Tomorrow and day after tomorrow classes, what I will do is I will create a manually processes. Now you people told, right, is it possible to create a screen flow? But in-depth explanation about screen flows and process flow we will discuss coming classes Sunday. Okay, I will create a normal flow manually, how we can add that flow into our case type. This type of things this entire week we will discuss up to Friday. This case management related one only. Okay, you will get some clear picture. And okay, so now see here, now I'm going to configure again here. In general, even the previous classes also few of the people asked, sir, okay, as of now I didn't explain about data types. I didn't explain about data types. And okay, okay, what I told, all common fields, common data models, what we will do, we will create a data types. Okay, here we will configure the fields from this class. Okay, whatever fields we configured in this data type through page references, okay, we can access into in these case types. Okay, I didn't discuss about data types. What I am doing is whatever you are going to configure fields here, all it will create in this class. Real time point of view, what we will do is we will create a, okay, applicant one data type. From the data type, okay, we will configure the fields and then we can access into page references. That type of discussion, okay, when I'm going to explain about data types, okay, I will create again one more case type, and then best way how we can design, that one also we will discuss. Okay, as of now I'm configuring the fields in this class level, means all properties it will create in our work class, means this personal loan class only. Okay, sir, now we started right now day one itself, don't expect like a best practices. Okay, unnecessarily people will get some confusion. Okay, in case if I create a data type, suddenly why he created the data type, why he is referring here, he will get some doubts. Instead of that, what I'm day by day, class by class, we will improvise. Okay, automatically we'll get to know. Initially I told like that, right? Okay, that one now you know. Okay, best way how we can define. See, now I'm defining a all the common fields in this data type. From that data type, how we are accessing those fields into in our case life cycle, reusable way, how we are accessing. Like that, I will explain some additional examples. At that time, automatically we'll get to know. Now you know how we can create a fields directly into the class. How we can create a fields reusable way. Reusable way also, how we can configure, how we can use those fields into in our case types also, you will get to know. Okay, so now I'm going to configure. Okay, select this one and then click on configure. Different ways we can do. And okay, so now you can configure. So now whatever fields we want, okay, we can configure those fields. So now here you can see, now I'm going to configure here, add a field. Okay, when you are configuring the fields, now here you can see this is the one form. And so now we can open any other form. See this one, name and position. Okay, field of specification. Okay, name of institution. Okay, mailing address, phone, mobile number, email ID. Like that, you can see the, okay, different okay, forms. You can see when you are creating a fields, at that time you can see here this is the text box, and here you can see the checkbox. Okay, so now checkboxes. Okay, is there any radio buttons? Okay, now see here, this is the radio button. Okay, these are the radio button, male and female, and then checkboxes, this is the button. Okay, like that you can see some of the drop downs also. uh, Radio buttons. No. Okay, this one is a drop down. Phone number type. Like India or else UK, USA, like the drop down. Or country name, drop down. Sir, when you are configuring, okay, fields at that time, how you want to show in a UI? How you want to show in a UI? Whether you want to show that field as a text box. Okay, we have a different types of, okay, controls. And whether you want to show that field as a text box or text area. Text area means big comment box. Big comment box. or drop down or radio button or checkbox or autocomplete means search box. We can say that search box means autocomplete. Okay, sir, whenever okay you are creating any field, okay, we will specify this one is the control, property control. How you want to show fields, okay, in a UI, like whether you want to show that one as a text box, normal. Okay, 1 minute, go here. So now you want to show your field first name like a text box. Okay, text area means this one, big comment box. Okay, this one and text area, big comment box. Whenever you want to display a big comment box, you can select this one. Okay, text area like that we will select. Okay, this is the drop down. State is the drop down. Okay, and this one is the checkboxes and radio button. Radio button. These are the controls are available. And property type means field type. Okay, sir, now see here in PEGA point of view. Okay, sir, other technologies, first name, how we can call field or else variable, fields or else variable, like that we will call. Java, C++, we will call like a variable, declare some variables, create some variables like that. In PEGA point of view, variables or fields is nothing but properties. And okay, so now variables, okay, variable or fields, okay, are nothing but properties. Okay, sir, when you are creating any field means property, you need to specify property type. Okay, property control. Okay, how you want to show that property in a UI, whether text box you want to show, okay, drop down you want to show, radio button you want to show, or else checkbox you want to show. Okay, we will specify. After that, property type means data type. Property type means data type. Okay, whether that property is belongs to, okay, text. Property is belongs to text means string. So now whether you are expecting a abcd or else abcd 1 2 3 or 1 2 3 means text means alphanumeric. Okay, when you are creating a field, okay, what is the data type? What type of data you are expecting? Only text or only integer or a combination of text and integer? Combination of text and integer. Okay, so we need to specify the data type. Okay, text means it will allow text or else integer or else combination of text and integer. Combination of text and integer. Okay, remember. So now when you are defining a property, integer or decimal, whether that, okay, decimal. Sir, if you are expecting that property like only integer, if you are expecting, then we will create integer. Okay, sir, now I want to enter, sir, okay, price, rate of interest, 11.25. Okay, digits also if you are expecting, then we will create a decimal. Sir, okay, boolean, true or false. Okay, true or false. Miss checkbox, if you want to create, boolean we will select. Or password, whatever, okay, when you are entering a data, at that time, okay, you don't want to show whatever you are entering, a password, right? It will mask. Okay, now you want to do like that. A password, you can create a property type as a password. Sir, now I want to create a date property, date of birth, purchase date, loan, okay, start date, EMI start date, first EMI start date. Sir, now you can create a date property. Sir, now I want even time also. I want time also. When you are entering a date value, at that time I want to capture even in time also. At that time you can create a datetime property. You want to capture only date, then you can create only date property. Sir, like that we can see page property, page or else page list. Okay, page list or else page group. Okay, these things we will discuss. Our value list. Okay, value group. Sir, when you are creating a property, you need to specify, okay, whether it is an email property. Okay, now there is a property type is the email. Property type is the email, like that. You can see email. If it is a phone number, phone, like that you can see. Sir, if it is attachment, you can see the attachment, control also. Sir, now email. Now we can, if you select this one, it will validate automatically. It will validate whatever ID email you are entering. Okay, whether it is following email format or not. Sorry, whatever phone number you are entering, it will validate whether you are entering a number or not, like that. If you are selecting a type as a phone. Okay, like that, different property types are available. And when you are creating a property, even Java, .NET, when you are declaring any variable, we will specify what is that one, okay, that variable, whether it is a string or int or date or boolean, like that we will specify. Similar way, okay, when you are creating a or when you are defining any data model, okay, when you are creating any data model, we will need to specify the control and property type. Okay, so now see here where we can see this one. Okay, now, okay, here, okay, now we can add a field name. Just as of now, please, under today's class, just understand. Okay, now we are configuring the fields like that. So reusable way and all, how we will configure day by day, you will get to know. Okay, so now first one I'm configuring first name. First name now I'm configuring. So now first name type, property type, how we want to display this property type. Here you can see the different property types. What is the type of the property type? Now you want, you can specify that property type. If it is a text means, okay, sir, now text means text box, and then it will allow either text or else integer or else a combination of text and integer. After that, sir, as per your requirement, sir, now I want, even I created the text property, I want to allow only text only. Okay, if they enter number, I want to validate. Validation concepts are available. Okay, at that time we will discuss. Okay, sir, first field I created. Now click on. You want to add one more field means click continuously. You can click submit and then add another field. So like that, how many fields now you want to add? You can add. Sir, now last name. Last name also text property. Now I am adding same only text property. Next one is the age. Age is the integer property. Now I want to define this one as an integer. Okay, now come down. Okay, age. Okay, come down. You can see the integer property. Next one is the date of birth. Okay, date of birth, this is the date property. Now I want to declare. Okay, okay, now date property, date only. Sir, now again he can add gender. Sir, now gender, now this gender property I want to display in a UI like a radio button. Okay, remember, whenever you want to display drop down or radio button or checkbox, even dynamic way also we can configure. Sir, real time point of view, sir, whatever drop down values, whatever radio button values, okay, whatever, okay, auto complete values, all dynamically we are pulling from some table. Okay, today's class you don't know about table. Okay, try to understand like that concept. Okay, today's class you don't know, so few of the people new to PEGA, they don't know how to create a table, from how we can pull the values from table, and then how we can display those values under a drop down, under auto complete, under, okay, radio button. Practically we will discuss, and when I'm going to discuss about database concepts. Okay, so now I'm going to create one radio button property. In the property level itself, I'm hard coding the values. In the property level itself, now I'm hard coding. In the coming classes, dynamically also how we can get those values we will discuss. Okay, so now gender is the one field. In this field, now you can, okay, expand this one, and then you can specify the I want to display this one. Say now I want to display this one as a, okay, drop down or else radio button. Whenever you want to display drop down or radio button or auto complete means search box, at that time type you can select that pick list. Okay, in a UI, whenever you want to display property as a radio button or checkbox or drop down, sorry, not checkbox, drop down, radio button, auto complete, at that time you can select the pick list and how you want to display, whether you want to display drop down, search box and radio button. So now I want to display this one as a radio button, and what are the values now I want to configure. Okay, as of now I'm configuring, and through database means from dynamically we can get those values from the table. How we can how we can get the values from the table, coming classes we will discuss. Through data pages we will get it. Okay, you can ignore as of now I'm god coding. Sir, what are the possible values? Okay, to gender male and female, now I configured how many values now we want to configure for this drop down. This gender you are displaying in a UI as a radio button, and what are the possible values of this radio. Okay, gender property either male and female, you can add how many values you want to show here, not to say like that also you can include. Okay, sir, okay, submit. Next one, sir, next one is, okay, for example a state name. Okay, now I'm configuring. Okay, or okay, do you have, okay, the checkboxes we will configure later. Next one, gender. Okay, very basic properties we will configure.
Phone number and email.
Okay, phone number. So now phone number also here you can see the type, and either you can, sir, phone number. Okay, now we can include this one, or else, sir, now I want to create a normal text property. Okay, you can create a normal text property, and then when they are submitting, I will validate, bro, whether phone they are following a correct format or not. Like that also some of the projects we will do. Okay, sir, whatever phone, okay, whatever format you want. Okay, for that purpose we will create a normal text property, and then we will do the validation. Okay, or else now we can select the phone number type. Okay, email ID.
And for the phone number, right? Then like we can also add the country code before,
Yes,
right? How do
yes,
we do
yes.
that?
You can take a two. Okay, okay. When I'm going to discuss about changes, right? This UI manually we will create a section. At that time, I will show you, bro. It's just like a two text boxes you need to take.
Okay,
Okay,
got it.
side by side, and then we will configure. Okay, similar way, right? Okay, maybe when I'm going to give the assignments at that time, I will explain. Okay, now here you can see. Go here. Similar way, okay, here what we will do is here country code and phone number like that. Okay, then? So we will configure, bro.
Okay.
Sir, email ID. Okay, now either you can create a normal text property or else, okay, email type also. Okay, very basic properties we will configure. Okay, next one is the state name, minimal properties. Okay, state name. Now I want to display this one as a, okay, drop down. Okay, select the pick list and then list of values. India, sorry. Okay, AP, okay, TS, DL, KA, MH, okay, TN, KL, MP. Sir, like that, how many values you want to configure? We can configure that many values. Okay, now click on save. Okay, next one is country name. So now this country name I want to show, this one is a autocomplete. Search box I want to display this one. Here you can select the search box, and then here you can display India, okay, USA, UK, Japan. Okay, now Sri Lanka. Click on save. Country name, address. Okay, this one big comment box, big comment box. Now I want to show this one. Here you can select the, okay, text paragraph. Okay, the text area means this one, and big comment box. Whenever you want to show like that, you can select the text area and then click on submit. Okay, click on save, click on submit. Okay, click on submit. So sometimes it will struck. Okay, sometimes it will struck. Don't worry, just you can refresh the browser. Refresh the browser. Okay, sir, when you are configuring, automatically this warnings it will remove, and automatically it will warnings it will remove. Sir, I configure this one. Sir, when I configure the fields, now we can see here in a backend. First we'll discuss this one. Today I will take half an hour extra. Okay, right? Okay, just I will try to complete this configuration. Okay, na, everyone?
Yeah,
Please.
I certainly.
Yes,
Okay, Anurag.
Okay, in between, okay, I don't want to stop. Okay, sir, now when I configure the fields, okay, when I configure the fields, now just you can refresh this one. What are the rules PEGA it will create? One by one we will discuss, and okay, tomorrow or day after tomorrow class. Now we can see when I configure the fields in a backend, PEGA it's created the properties. Yes or no? Come on, PEGA it's created the, this is the one rule type. So previously, whether data model is available under data model, okay, sir, now we can see only database only. Now we can see property. See, properties is created or not. This is the one rule. Property is the one rule. PEGA it's created one property. See, whatever fields you configured, it created. And default data transforms also PEGA it's created. When you configure default data transforms, in this data transforms, we can set whatever data you want preloading. When before creating a case, whatever data we want to set, we can set the default data transforms. Okay, properties is created, default data transforms it's created. After that, section UI rule. What is the use of section and all? We'll discuss on it. Okay, so now we can open one section. It's created. In this section, whatever properties created, sir, whatever properties created, now we can see those properties referred in a section. Yes or no? Sir, properties referred in a section. First name, last name, age, date of birth, whatever fields we configured, now we can see. Whatever fields we configured, now we can see. Okay, sir, section it's created. After that, sir, automatically PEGA itself it is created. Flow action it's created. Flow, what is the use of flow action and all we will discuss. Okay, there is one flow action rule PEGA it's created. In this flow action, whatever section PEGA created, that section called here. Whatever properties, okay, whatever properties we configured, automatically PEGA is created. Okay, those properties, and those properties referred into the section referred into the flow action. After that, this flow action where we referred, now automatically it's referred. Now open your applicant information, double click on this outgoing connector of this assignment, so now we can see here in a flow, we, okay, automatically it is referred flow action. This flow action, okay, in this flow action we call the flow section. In this section we refer the properties. Okay, automatically when we configure the fields, PEGA automatically is created the fields, sections, and flow actions. So what is the use of these rules? Tomorrow or else day after tomorrow class we will discuss that. Okay, so now these are the rules in a backend PEGA it's created in. So now if I configure here, again it will create some more sections, some more fields, some more flow actions it will create. It is a common, okay, each process. Now what I will do is, now I will configure Okay, one property. Quickly I will configure. Very minimal properties I will configure. Now here you can see. Okay, requested loan amount. Very minimal property. Okay, loan amount, right? Okay, decimal. Okay, now I'm going to configure this one as a decimal property. Okay, sir, now decimal property. Now next one is purpose of the loan. Purpose of loan, sir. Now this one, now I'm going to create like a big paragraph rule, sir, big text box. Sir, now next one is EMIs, required EMIs. Okay, total EMIs. Mm,
Arjun, I have a question here.
yes,
When you created those properties inside that application, applicant info, right?
yes,
So can they be reused again, or it's
uh,
a
yes. Okay, I will show you. I will show you how we can reuse requested EMIs. Okay, requested EMIs. Do you have, okay, do you have any existing, okay, existing home loan? Okay, so now this one, okay, now I'm going to display this one as a drop down property. Okay, drop down property, yes and no. Okay, sir, now you asked for something, right? Okay, now click click on submit. Sir, whatever applicant details, okay, whatever applicant details we configured, is it possible to reuse those fields into, okay, next screens? Means yes. If you want to reuse, go to the fields, and then for example, just enter. Okay, now I want email ID. Okay, so now if you want to reuse this email ID into the screen also, you can give this one. Okay, you can add. Sir, now here whatever value you are in first, it will show applicant details. After that, it will show the loan information. At that time, whatever value you entered in the first screen, automatically same value it will show here. Why? Because same field you configured. Sir, now you want to give the option to the user to modify. Means you can give the editable only. Bro, I referred this one, but I don't want to give any option to the users to modify. Why? Because I submitted. There are two cases. You want to give the editable option. Okay, don't select anything. Sir, no, I don't want to give any additional editable option. Means at that time you can select the read only. Okay, na? Read only. If you select the read only, it will be in the editable only. Whatever value they entered in the first screen, same value he can see in the read only format. Okay, na?
Okay.
And
And this all properties can be used in this only this particular case life cycle, right? If
only
I'm
particular.
trying to,
That's why I didn't. I told initially itself. Don't think about reusability. Reusable way, we will configure it some different way. All the fields it will create in this specific case type class only, bro. Vara.
okay, only this case. Okay.
Okay, na? Sir, now here you can see, and okay, there are three options are available. One is optional, means, sir, now okay, when you are filling a form, okay, now create form, you can see some fields are okay mandatory fields. Without entering those values, we cannot submit. Sir, now this one, okay, this is the mandatory one. Okay, without submitting like that, when if you want to display this one as a mandatory option, you can select this one required. Optional means it's not a mandatory to enter the value. Okay, optional. And read only, now you know. Sir, what about calculated value? Means okay, declare expression. Sir, now okay, if you, for example, okay, I entered some value, uh, how source of income, how you are getting a sources, different ways. One is my employment, either one is my business. I want to calculate both plus. At that time we will select the calculated one. Okay, I will show you those examples also when I'm going to explain about declarative rules. Okay, sir, like that, how many fields now you want to configure, you can configure that many fields and click on submit. Just a very minimal properties I configured. Okay, minimal properties. Now here employee info, come here again, you can specify employee ID. Okay, employee name. Quickly I will configure five properties in each screen. Employee name. Okay, okay, employee email ID. Now I'm creating a normal text property. Okay. So now employee is
And the
employee
type
is.
can be changed later, Arjun.
Once you created the property, you cannot change the label name or else a type. And okay, remember that is
Okay.
also one of the interview question people will ask you. Is it possible to change that property type once you saved? Okay, no, we cannot change. But as per the new requirement, now we want to change. How we can change?
So we need
At
to
that
delete the
time,
background
no, we cannot delete, right? Let's say if you are deleting, it will impact in-flight cases, right? Old
and
cases. At
okay.
that time, what we will do is you need to all angles you need to think, bro. Okay, when you are doing something, if you didn't move into the production, just you moved into the SIT, means now you can delete. You can delete from SIT and then you can recreate proper way and then you can redeploy into SIT. If you moved into production, we cannot delete this type of things. It
Okay.
will not work out.
Okay.
Impact is very high. Okay, you need to think when you are doing this type of things. Oh, what about old cases? Old means in-flight cases. How it will behave like a new cases. We need to withdraw that case. If you withdraw this case and then withdraw that property, again we will create a new property. Okay, like that we will do. Okay, that type of things one by one I will explain. Each point I will explain as per my experience, whatever experience I got, same I will share, bro. Okay, employee ID, employee salary. Mm, employee salary. Okay, now this one is the decimal. Next one, employee location, uh, employer, employer name. This one now I want to display like a drop down, quick list, pro. Okay, these are the things I configured. Click on submit. Okay, quickly we will configure remaining fields. Very basic fields will configure.
Arjun, if we want to mask account number, then how can we do that?
Oh, now all are big concepts right now itself. ABAC. We have one more concept like ABAC. At that time, I will explain and all are separate topics. Okay, I can say like that. Okay, we will discuss. Okay, the Akila, each and everything. Okay, even those are the common things. Sir, now account number I want to mask only manager can see. Okay, all the requirements because just now today only we started, right, Akila?
Yes, this is one of the interview
Yes,
questions they
yes.
asked me. That is why I wanted to clear this question.
Could you please come again? What was the question?
Okay, we will
How can
create.
we,
Okay, see here, I will show you. Okay. Okay, created the case, right? Meanwhile, we will configure here. Sir, KYC status. Okay, just like I will configure pick list. Okay, KYC status success. Hold. Okay, rejected. Rejected. Okay, KYC details, right? Next one, okay, check eligibility. What are the things we can configure? Okay, monthly income we captured. Okay, monthly income we captured. Next one is existing EMI. Do you have existing EMI? Okay, existing EMI. Okay, this one is one thing we can capture. Okay, eligible amount. Okay, eligible. Okay, amount. Okay, next one, eligibility status. Okay, pick list. Okay, not eligible. Okay, fine. Okay, monthly income. Okay, very minimal properties we configured. You can save. Okay, click on save. Now see here. Okay, you asked one question, right? Okay, see. We need to create okay access role based condition. There are two rules need to create. Now here you can see. Okay, now we mask it, right? NI number and Aadhaar card number, whether they are able to see. Akila, no, right?
No.
No. Then what are the rules I created is okay. Okay, we will discuss policy, access control policy, access policy condition. Okay, there are two rules. Okay, now I created here Aadhaar card number and NI number. Whether you want full mask or mask with 10 digits. So what is the condition? Again, we need to create. Here you can see. So these type of things we will discuss. Okay, instead of deviating, all are one security concept when we are discussing. At that time, I will discuss. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, now house verification. House verification. Street name. Nearer. Okay, nearer location name. Okay. House verification. Status. House verification status. Okay. Now three fields we configured. House verification. Okay, employer location. Okay, employer location, employer. Contact number. Okay, now here vendor name. Okay, vendor address. Whoever is completing okay this address verification, those vendor details also we will capture. Okay, okay, verification status. Okay, final verification status. Okay, green, okay, yellow, and red. Okay, sir. Okay, verification. Okay, this one. Sir, now do you want to process? Okay, home loan request. To okay, do you want to process home loan request to CIBIL check or CIBIL assessment? Okay, now just we want to give the option. Do you need okay, okay just like one question okay, to CIBIL check. Okay, pick list yes and no. Okay, verification end date. Okay, verification comments. Okay, finally when they are completing, okay, they want in case if they want to provide any comments, they can provide and then they can submit. Okay, this one also done. Okay, here CIBIL range. Okay, CIBIL range, pick list, drop down rate less than 500, greater than 2. Okay, this one we will select a radio button only. 2 less than 750. $850. Okay, CIBIL status. Now this one you can display pick list. Okay, average. Okay, fair. Good. Okay, excellent. Okay, next one is due amounts. Okay, due amounts. Okay, next one is okay. Now see here, okay, risk grade. Okay, these properties we will configure. Okay, here due amounts and C will team comments in case okay they want to provide any comments. Okay, they can provide. Click on submit. Okay, we have one more team also available right here. Okay, sir. Now risk assessment. Okay, here itself, for civil team itself, they will provide a number of defaults in case some of the loans he will settle right. Okay, in case if he didn't pay the amount at that time, we will do the settlements. Number of okay defaults. Okay, number of defaults. Okay, number of default total outstanding loans. Okay, total outstanding loans. Okay, integer. After that, we will set based upon the civil information. For example, before doing the risk assessment, sir, before doing a risk assessment, okay, now this team people, okay, what they will do is they want to review entire civil information. Okay, previously Vara asked, is it possible to reuse the field from first screen to second screen? I showed from here we can capture specific fields if you want. Sir, entire view itself means entire screen itself. Now I want to reuse here. Sir, view means screen section. You can consider like that. Sir, now where is the civil info, civil check? Entire screen itself I want to see here, but I don't want to give any option to assessment team, risk assessment team to modify the civil information. Okay, if you want to give, then okay, fine, editable you can give. Otherwise, you can select the read only. Okay, they can review entire data. So they can review entire data, and then okay, these people will take a decision. Okay, risk grade. Okay, risk grade. Now here you can select the okay pick list. Okay, low, medium, high. Okay, risk grade and a fraud flag. Okay, this one. Okay, now I'm displaying this one is a checkbox property. Whenever you want to create a checkbox, you need to select the frog. Okay, this one boolean checkbox means fraud flag. Whether is there any fraud flag is available or not. Just okay, I will give the. If I select this one, okay, risky customer like that we can consider. Sir, policy decision. Okay, policy decision. Uh, assessment, risk assessment. Okay, risk assessment decision. We can decide. Okay, good. So now, do you want to process? approval team. Now here pick list, yes and no. So now, okay, this one, now I'm configure. This is the mandatory field. Okay, mandatory field required, I'm selecting. Okay, click on submit. Okay, now see a review applicant. Sir, now here, sir, applicant details, whatever applicant details, right? Whatever applicant, where is applicant? Yeah, yeah, entire screen. Now I want, okay, I want to read. Okay, and then some specific fields now we want to view. Sir, okay, sir, specific fields now we want to view means now here, okay. Sir, now what I want is civil status. Now I want civil range. I want to review before taking a decision. Okay. Next one is his annual salary. I want. Next one is assessment comment. Okay. Verification status field also. I want specific fields now in case. Okay. You want means at that time you can reuse like that. Okay. They will review. Okay. You need to take a decision, right? Okay, red flag status, whatever fields now we want, you can drag like that. You can click this one, final verification status. Okay, these are the fields. So whatever fields now we want, okay, read only, okay, read only. Okay, do you want additional details? Do you want additional details? Now here, okay, we will select this one as a pick list. Yes and no. Okay, yes and no. Click on submit. He will review and then he will answer whether you want like a you want to review or else you can continue with the next one, approval decision. You will go to the approval decision. Here we will capture approval status, final approval status, approved, rejected, okay, pending, like that. Okay, pick list, drop down, approved, okay, rejected, okay, need a review, okay, need a review. Again, you can capture condition basis also, approval reason, okay, why you are approving. Okay, so now rejection reason, okay, a review reason, okay. Next one is approved loan amount, okay, approved loan amount, approved cancel. Next one is the final rate of interest, final rate of interest is a decimal, right? Okay, per month EMI, per month EMI. Okay, okay, EMI. Oh, personal loan, right? I forgot. Okay, per month EMI. Here, some of the questions I updated like a home loan like that. We can rename. Okay, we can rename those label names. Okay, next one, reasons also we captured, right? Fine. Approved
Earlier
date.
you said the labels can't be renamed, right?
No, we can rename. Okay, we can rename, bro. Okay, and then maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I will show
Okay.
you. We can rename. Those are the common requirements we will get. We can rename. Okay, approval status is the mandatory field. Okay, I'm going to select, okay, not read only, okay, required. Okay, fine, that's it. Okay, now we will configure remaining fields quickly and then we can test run. Okay. Mhm. Okay, attachments we configure. Okay, we didn't configure. Okay, one attachment we will configure here. Okay, address proof. Address proof. Here you can see, bro, a attachment like that. We have one control is available. Address proof. Address proof. Here we can configure. Today long session. Don't mind. Okay. Uh, okay. Here, offer letter. Now offer letter. Next one is payslip. Okay, fine. Okay, now come here, come agreement details, bro. Hmm. So now here, agreement signed. So here, quick list. Account number. Okay, IFSC code. IFSC. Okay, IFSC code. Okay, disbursement amount. Oh, disbursement amount. 1 minute, 1 minute. Go here. One more screen is available. Okay, account setup, right there we can capture. Okay, agreement details, agreement is signed or not. Okay, here we captured a fine, no issues. Okay, two details we captured. Okay, terms and conditions. Okay, one more field. Okay, here very minimal amount. What we will do is, sir, now I want bank account number. I want bank account number. Alani IFSC code. Okay, now okay, want IFSC code. IFSC code. This one. Okay, now I want to show editable. Okay, in case disbursement team want to uh, recheck, and then in case they don't want to update. Okay, bank account number and IFSC code, we will give the option to them to edit. Okay, reimbursement. Okay, reimbursement amount. Okay, sir. Okay, disbursement, right?
No, first
Disbursement.
you mentioned disbursement amount instead of reimbursement amount.
Oh no, no, no. Disbursement amount only. Sorry, same only. Disbursement only. Right? We are okay. Releasing the amount,
Okay.
and the final one is the disbursement status. Success. or pending. Final one, like go down, big list. Okay, each step success, it will create a properties and sections, and many sections, many flow actions it will create. Success or failed. Okay, click on submit. That's it. Okay. Okay, final. Simply, I'm adding only one. Okay, feedback comments like that. I'm adding one comment. You can add multiple feedback questionnaires here. Okay, I configured. That's it. Now see here. We will test now. But tomorrow we will continue to modify this case life cycle to next coming classes. Okay, now see here. Now I configured. Okay, case life cycle ended. Okay, step number 1, case type. After that, stages. After that, processes. After that, steps. After that, configured. Okay, so now all the warnings also removed. Now I want to test. Okay, now I'm going to launch the portal. Now we want to test. Okay, or else you want to test your case type, how it looks like. Okay, so now see, launch the portal from your admin studio. Launch the user portal whenever you want to test your application. Launch the portal, and here you can see whatever case types you defined in our application. Here whatever case type you defined, here you can see the automatically you can see here. Okay, now I want to process. For example, now Ram is looking for personal loan. He called. Now I'm a customer care representative. So now what I will do? Okay, now I'm going to click on personal loan. Click on personal loan. Okay, sir. Okay, when I'm going to click on personal loan, 1 minute. One more change also need to do. Sir, now see, generally it will create one case ID. Means that is a reference ID. We can say that case ID or else work object ID or instance like that we can call. Sir, now here you can see like a blank one only. Why? Okay, why? Because the default stays I removed, right? What you need to do is when you added your own stages from starting onwards, what you need to do is go to the settings. One more option you need to do. Go to the settings. Okay, it is creating a temporary case. We can say like that. It is creating a temporary case. So now come down. Just you can uncheck the checkbox. You can uncheck the checkbox. Now click on save. Okay, go to the settings from your case type. You can uncheck that one. Okay, we will discuss about temporary case also. Okay, why, sir? What type of scenarios we can create a temporary case? After that, how we can create a case? When I'm going to explain about end-to-end about case management, at that time we will discuss. Again, you can create a case. Now, Ram called. Okay, he is looking for personal loan. Now, okay, I will create. This is the personal loan ID. Okay, I will give to this is the reference ID. Hey Ram, this is your reference ID P-4001. Sir, why it is starting from P? Okay, tomorrow we will discuss. Sir, your case types. What is your case type name? Personal loan. Okay, first letter it will take. If it is an order request, order O-1, O-2. Every time it will create. Now, okay, Ram called. Ram, this is your loan request ID. Okay, now I'm going to Ram N. The one processing Ram request. So now we can see the forms. First, now I'm in application intake. Now I'm collecting all the details. Now I'm collecting all the details. Okay, clear. Now you can see the sample pages, right? Web pages. So now I'm attaching a document and click on submit. Now it will go to the next screen. Now next one. Okay, next screen. Okay, now click on submit. See, previously whatever email ID entered in the first screen, it's a read-only format. Now they cannot modify. Okay, click on submit. Click on submit. We'll continue on it. Tomorrow we will discuss continuation about this one. Sir, employee name Ram N, ram.n at the rate okay, wipro.com. Okay, 24 60,000. Now he is going to attach a document. Click on submit. Sir, now it will go to the next screen. Success. 50 eligible amount. I'm updating something. You can eligible monthly income. Click on submit. Some basic level we configured in today's class. Main road near to SBI bank. House verification done. Yes, done. Now we can see this one. Click on submit. Okay, now success. Employee location Hyderabad. Okay, HR at the rate. Okay, wipro.com. Okay, contact email ID. Some okay, phone number you can give. Click on submit. Okay, now we can vendor name. The Infotech. Okay, Bangalore. Okay, now yes. Okay, all good. Click on submit. So now CBIL score this one. Okay, fair. Okay, 3000. Civil team comments. All good. Okay, 2. Outstanding total number of 4, 3. Click on. Sir, now manager a risk assessment. He is reviewing entire okay CBIL score in a read-only format. After that, now he is providing okay, medium fraud check. No, good. Do you want to process request to next team? Click on submit. Sir, now applicant okay, review information. He is reviewing this one manager. He is reviewing all the details. After that, do you want to process the request? Yes. Click on submit. Okay, this is the way to define a case life cycle. Okay, we will see again conditionally how we can display all these things we will discuss. Now click on submit. Now it will go to the next screen. Okay, after that agreement details, you can provide all the details. Click on submit. Okay, next it will go to next screen. After that, finally it will go to the feedback form and then we are closing the request. Okay, this is the way we will define a case life cycle. This improvement, okay, tomorrow or next classes, so we will discuss class by class. Okay, same today, whatever I discussed, right? Same thing as it is, you can practice. This continuation, tomorrow we will discuss. Okay, na, everyone? Clear?
Okay. So can we start the practical also, Raju?
Yes, now we can start the practical. Today, almost more time, right? Okay, what I will do, tomorrow I will give the demo. Okay, sir, tomorrow I will give the assignments. Okay, na?
Okay. Okay.
Tomorrow I will give the assignments. Whatever now, okay, I explained, right? Same thing you people need to practice. Okay, tomorrow I will give the assignments and what are the case life cycle you people need to prepare, how and all, tomorrow I will discuss. Okay. Thanks, sir. We'll continue tomorrow then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Arjun.
Thank you.